Y'all going in there. Y'all going in that barn. Going in that barn. Going in that barn. Come on, y'all go in there all day long, every day. Well, good Sunday morning from here in West Tennessee. You can see it's already nice and bright out. It's in reality, it's almost afternoon. We've had a busy weekend as usual. Been in Middle Tennessee until just a few minutes ago. We went to see my in-laws or my mother-in-law. Horse showing. It's always horse showing or softball, and typically. Willis and I did do a little turkey hunting while we were up there on my father-in-law's place. We'll show you a little footage of that right now. Hey, bud, did you have fun?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear them gobbling?
Yes, sir.
In fact, we can still hear one gobbling, but y'all probably didn't hear that. Most of this microphone is really good, but yeah, one gobbling over onto the neighbor's place. Beautiful morning, cool, a little warmer than it was yesterday, but he got to within, I don't know, he was probably 100 yards from us today. If we just, that's the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. So we're gonna get packed up, and I don't know, we may give it a go this afternoon at home once we get there and get a bunch of chores done. But I think it's supposed to rain this evening, so we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, we got close, couldn't quite seal the deal. This weekend is the Tennessee juvenile or youth turkey hunt. I topped the Pioneer off with gas there and put a battery on it. So been trying to get him on a bird, and yeah, for a 6-year-old, it has to come together just perfectly to get that right shot opportunity and everything. But had a bird, came up in range yesterday, but was behind us. We couldn't get spun around. By the time we got around in front of us, he was out of range. Today, had probably that same bird, but we were ready for him to do the same thing he did yesterday. Of course, he didn't do it exactly the same. He never got in range today. So we may give it another try this afternoon, but as you can see, super windy. We got storms, I think, moving in. Probably about the time it'd be a good time to hunt. So we're trying to get a few chores done, check on things. Big thanks to my dad, fed our steers for us while we were gone. Buddy PJ takes care of that a lot of times. He is actually out of town this weekend. So, all right, big guy, let's go load up and see if we got any new baby calves.
That one almost flied.
Uh-oh, one of the chickens almost flew, or flied, as Willis said. Cows are kind of over there. They're wanting to go into the next pasture. I hate to tell them, but if they're disappointed by the grass in this pasture, they're really gonna be disappointed if they go back over there, because yeah, that's the reason we moved them here, more grass. But I was looking at all our cow numbers and everything the other day. We're down to just 4 of our original herd left to calve. I see one of them. I don't see the other 3, so they may be laid up somewhere with a new calf. And then we have, I have to look at it, maybe as many as 7 or 8 of my father-in-law's cows that we've taken. And I make that distinction because we don't know when those will calve, because the situation you have with the neighbor's bull getting with them they'll calve somewhere between now and August, and that's about as much as we have it narrowed down. We could get them up and palpate them and try to get a little more accurate idea of calving date, but we're content just to watch them. So we're gonna ride around, see if we can find those other three. It's number 3289, 369, and then Woolly Bear. See if any of them calves since we left about 48 hours ago. We rode around this way, see at least one of the other cows. Doesn't look like she's calved. I need to look at my exact dates that we had the bull with them, and we can narrow it down to when these will calve, but it should be within the next week or two. But Woolly Bear, yeah, she's the only one without a number with an actual name, because she was a former bottle calf. Bottle calves always get names, like Smokey. Smokey does actually have a number tag though. So, okay. There's gonna be all four that have yet to calve. The 369 right there, she's making a bag. She looks to be pretty close. We know 3289, red white faced one right over there, also pretty close. And then Tiger Stripe 536, AKA the cow of death, which a bunch of people have asked, commented lately, like, what happened to her? And I don't know if they're asking, like, do you still have her? And yes, we still have her, or if they're referencing her lameness. You see there, she has done something down in the leg. It's not anything that we can really treat. You know, she gets around decently well. I always hesitate to like say, yeah, this is gonna be her last calf, because I should have gotten rid of her in the past just based on her disposition, and I haven't. But now that we have also a physical problem to go along with her disposition, and she's gonna be one of the last ones to calve, so kind of three different reasons to go ahead and get rid of her. But all right, this crew looks pretty good. We basically caught up on everything since we got home. We stopped and fed the heifers up the road on our way in. Apologize we didn't film that. Like I said, my dad took care of the steers this morning. Do have to, just like we did last Sunday, get the trailer backed up, hooked up, backed up, ready to haul three more of those boys. We won't do that until later on this evening. Which, of course, I think I mentioned, it's supposed to rain later on today. Supposed to get a lot of rain over these next few days, like maybe 3 or 4 inches this week, which somebody commented on the last video, mad. I'm tired of these people wasting my time rambling about the weather. Buddy, and I told him pretty much go kick rocks. The weather is central to everything we do. I mean, everything. The temperature, the precipitation, the wind sometimes, everything. So, yeah, if you don't want me to talk about if you don't want to listen to me talk about the weather, YouTube is a big old space. You can find another channel. But yeah, even if I wasn't farming, like, the weather is still, everything, my life revolves around what the weather is doing. Because like yesterday, we were at a horse show. Kids are playing ball. Like we pretty much live outdoors. We eat and sleep inside, and sometimes we do those outdoors too. But yeah, so the weather is everything. But that'll be my rant for this video. I apologize. I mean, I really know I shouldn't even apologize. I will say this: if you don't like listening to me talk about the weather, just find something else to watch. I assume you're not being held hostage somewhere and they're playing this for you. So, but anyway, all right, yeah, they won in this pasture. And look, I mean, we've got good grass on all these creek bottoms, but they need to stay where they are for at least a few more days. Any of y'all have kids that are obsessed with hoverboards, but then also ride them on their knees? As long as he's getting gates for me, I don't care. We had an issue with the fence while we were gone, because of course none of these things happen while you're at home. You can see, which of course, when we originally built this, we used traditional fencing staples or steeples. We're gonna use those cat's claw fasteners today, which this problem originates because here where we've had this post is obviously washed away. Yeah, need to do kind of a complete overhaul of this. We're not gonna get all of that done today, but at least get it back secured where an animal can't just walk out Yeah, my dad just shut them out of this little pen right here behind the barn, so it wouldn't be an issue till we got back. So now we'll see if we can get it corrected. So, yeah, we haven't, really not gonna do much on this end of it because that post just needs to be, yeah, I don't know, there's a few ways we could do it. We could kind of fence around that gully. We could try to fill it in some more and redo those posts. I don't know. All I do know is that we're not gonna worry about it a lot more today. Yeah, like these fasteners. Actually, somebody in the comments a while ago had suggested those, and but yeah, I'm not familiar with them. I looked them up, saw them. Not super expensive. So yeah, it's an example of the comments we appreciate. We appreciate all the comments because that helps boost the video popularity and whatnot. Love questions, suggestions. No, but we love interacting with you guys. But man, it is a beautiful day. It's just super windy. Warmed up a bunch. Like yesterday morning, we actually had a frost there in Middle Tennessee. Willis actually got a little cold. Now we're gonna ride out here. I've seen all 3 horses and 1 bull, but we have 3 bulls, so I need to see if I can find those other 2. Be sure. Come on. I know 1 bull had gotten out with that right there. Dad said he had seen all 3 yesterday, so they should be in here somewhere, but we would like to confirm that. I don't know if y'all can see them, but all 3 bulls and all 3 horses, or 2 horses and 1 pony, are over there in the woods. I guess now that we're up in the mid-70s, they're just looking for some shade and lounging around. So all animals are in good shape. How about we go try to kill a turkey?
Okay.
Man's back there, guiding me back. Oh, we're gonna need to hit another round or 2 on the jack before we can get underneath there. Yep. I'll jack it up just a little bit. How'd you enjoy the turkey hunt? Huh? Turkey hunt was good.
Daddy saw a deer instead of a turkey.
Yeah, we saw a deer. That was the only, that wasn't the only wildlife we saw. And actually, I should say, we did see 2 turkeys, but it was when we were leaving. Hey, bud, I can't see. You're in the way. Hey, I can't see. You're in the way. How far back? I think that's far enough back. I'll probably roll a little bit. Yes, we did see 2 hens, but it was after we got back to the truck and were driving out. They were over on the other side of the property, which we can't shoot a hen anyway. But it was disappointing. I've got a game camera right there where we were hunting, and I've gotten pictures consistently just about every day, a lot in the afternoon. I thought for sure we'd see something, but we did not. So. And we could have hunted a little longer, but we hunted for over 3 hours, and keeping a 6-year-old entertained and relatively still and occupied for 3+ hours. A little thunder, a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, the rain, I was just about convinced the rain was gonna miss us, but now it is trying to rain just a little. I don't think it's gonna do too much until like tomorrow afternoon, then it's supposed to rain for like 3 straight days. Don't stand on it. You pushed it down. Oh my goodness. Did you know you could do that? Good job on the gates. Shut it after I go through, okay? I know. Yeah, it started coming some big old raindrops. Let's look at the radar. It's a tiny little cell. We're not gonna get much out of this, I don't think. But yeah, go ahead and shut it. Because we're gonna leave the trailer here tonight. A processor man texted me earlier. I'll drop these next 3 off at 7:15 a.m. because it is Monday. It's a regular Monday for me. Way I can get to my office. Look there. Check, be sure I don't need to go back any further. And yeah, I'm gonna come back 4 or 5 feet. Oh yeah, you hear it rain hitting the rooftop. Where did he go? Okay, he's over in the barn. Okay, you know what? I'm confident enough in where we are. We're going to put the truck off. Okay. Which I know exactly which 3 we're going to haul tomorrow. It'll be the 3 horned steers. Because the other 2, and I guess there's technically 4 horned ones, be the 3 with the most significant horns. Just because those other 3 are definitely just a little smaller, so we'll let them have an extra 7 days on feed until they go a week from now. We are going to go ahead and run them all in the barn. Hey, come here, it's a little bit muddy in spots. Last Monday morning when I was loading, way before daylight, they didn't really want to cooperate. Come on, buddy. And so we normally let them have the whole pen and everything back here. We'll go ahead and have them all in the barn for the evening. Y'all going in there? Y'all going in that barn? Going in that barn. Going in that barn. Come on, y'all go in there all day long, every day. Okay, yes. Do not step in that mud, Willis. Come over here. Jump over here. Okay, or you can walk behind the panel there. All right, Willis, they're gonna get stirred up when you go in there, so do not go in there till I get in there. Climb over. Go back out and climb over, Willis. Oh, good grief. The life of a 6-year-old. Yeah, I guess go under, whatever. You need a shower anyway. Okay, so, all right, come on over here. Stay with me. I don't want them to try to charge you or anything. Here, we can just climb out. Climb through here. They cleaned up that corn from this morning. Go ahead and feed them. What, again, will be the last supper for, like that big boy there, the black one right behind him, and then that other striped one. But then, yeah, we got everything set up to where now they're already in the barn and make for an easy morning for me. Hey, fill that scoop as full as you possibly can. Fill it as full as you possibly can. All right, now you got to split it evenly between that trough and this trough. Which, of course, we hate feeding this bag corn anyway. You go broke buying it like that, but we're down to, well, let's scatter it out. All right, now put some in another trough. All right. Yeah, you put way too much in this trough. But I will say, of course, I had to stop at one of the big corporate stores. Corporately owned. I don't like doing that. But I will say that the corn from Tractor Supply, I mean, it's dusty, it's nasty. Not near as clean as the corn I got from Co-op, bagged, which, again, ideally we wouldn't be feeding any bagged corn. But anyway, small little endorsement there for Co-op. All right, now the soybean meal. I'm gonna do the soybean meal because you did not do a super accurate job spreading it other evenly. Not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, buddy, tomorrow morning you're gonna take a trailer ride. Okay, so trailer's backed up, ready to go. We need to get in the house, get a shower, be sure we don't have a tick on us. We had some beef for lunch. What did we eat for lunch?
We had, what was it?
You already forgotten? We had roast beef. My dad, in typical fashion, cooks our Sunday lunch for us, and had a big Hurricane Creek Farms. It's probably a couple of roasts actually there in the crock pot. Here, let's gather up these empty feed sacks. But I say that because I have no idea what we're eating for supper. Usually on Sundays it's leftovers. Try to get the fridge cleaned out from the week before. I don't know what we got in there to eat. We'll be eating something. It may be beef. It may not. We've already had it. Like I say, our beef for today. But I'm rambling on. It was a good weekend. It was action-packed, busy weekend for us. Traveling back and forth, horse showing, turkey hunting, all the fun stuff. But check back with us. I did just talk to my brother. We're going to have some calves tomorrow, some heifers. Barring something dramatically changing, we'll be the proud new owners of a new bunch. But we appreciate y'all watching. Hey, he knows the drill. I didn't have time to say it. Y'all have a good one.